Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of CNC Productions, and today we are going to be drawing the Tyrannosaurus Rex. Now I know a couple of you will probably be asking yourselves why I haven't done T-Rex before, and that's because, well, no one has suggested it. I know, it's weird, but I have received two suggestions or two requests for the Tyrannosaurus Rex, so we are about to draw it. But before we do, we're going to learn a little bit about the Tyrannosaurus. Now, Tyrannosaurus Rex was discovered in 1902 from the Badlands of the western U.S., and it was discovered by Barnum Brown. Bigger theropods, of course, we know of, like the Mabusaurus, the Spinosaurus, Carnivorous, Giganotosaurus, but this is really the one giant theropod that has remained the top of the food chain and is the most popular dinosaur of all time. It's also one of the very, very few dinosaurs that we refer to as by its species name as well as its genus name, Tyrannosaurus rex. Whenever it was discovered, the New York Times referred to it as the absolute warlord of the earth. It was one of the top predators that the world has ever known. With a gigantic thick skull filled with teeth the size of bananas. It had the most robust skull of really any of the theropod dinosaurs, with a skull that could withstand incredible amounts of stress, could crush bone, and could shovel wheelbarrow loads of meat into its gigantic mouth. Tyrannosaurus rex was around 40 feet long and is also definitely a movie star, with Tyrannosaurus being found in movies such as Jurassic Park, The Lost World, Jurassic Park 3, Jurassic World, we all know about that, but also many other movies previous, like King Kong, or even the King Kong reboot. Even though that one was called the Vastatosaurus Rex, it was still a Tyrannosaurus Rex inspiration. Since Tyrannosaurus' discovery, 30 more specimens have been unearthed, the most famous being 42 feet long, and this was, of course, Sue, being found in 1990 by Sue Hendrickson, and it sold for $8.3 million at auction, making it the most expensive fossil ever. And right now, you can go ahead and see it at the Field Museum of Natural History in Chicago. Other good remains have been emerged from Canada all the way down to New Mexico. So Tyrannosaurus had quite a large range. It, of course, is the summit of the Tyrannosaurs, and there are many others, including Alioramus, Tarbosaurus, Albertosaurus, Daspletosaurus, Gorgosaurus, Dilong, Guanlong. There's dozens of Tyrannosaurs, but the biggest, the most famous, and the most incredible goes to Tyrannosaurus rex, the absolute warlord of the earth. Alright, and now that we've learned a little bit about it, let's go ahead and start drawing it. Alright, so first you're going to want to draw the head. Which is shaped sort of like that. We'll of course have our Tyrannosaurus roaring. Once you draw the neck, then you can just add the back. And of course the famous short arms, which we still don't exactly have a known use for. Okay, and then you draw the stomach, and then the feet and legs, and then the tail, which you can just draw straight out there. And there's the tail. I guess any small mistakes. And there you go, there's your basic outline of the Tyrannosaurus rex. And then you go in and you draw the smaller details. In the eye, which was actually round. In many of my drawings you'll see that I do a snake eye, just to make it, make the cool factor over 9,000. But actually Tyrannosaurus rex is believed to have a rounder eye. Okay, and then this jaw muscle, which is akin to basically your cheek. And then you draw the thick, huge, sharp teeth. There, just fleshed out the head, made it a little bit more bulky. And then you draw its nose. If you want to, you can draw its tongue. And even small bands of saliva. Like I said, cool factor over 9,000. Okay, and then this small opening in the skull known as the fenestrae, which is found in the nose and right behind his eye. Okay, then you can draw the thick scales lining its eye. And I say this in many of my drawing videos, and it's if you can add detail anywhere, do it, because it'll make your drawing look much better. Also, you can draw up that, and there's his ear. Sometimes I like to add a large scale right there. Add smaller details around there. And there's the head detail. Next, you want to go and draw a vein running down its neck. Draw the vertebrae on the neck and on the back. Add thick tail muscle. Okay. Leg muscles. Okay, and add claws there. Make the toes a little longer. Alrighty. Starting to come together. This is the small details phase. Next you add the same vein running down from there, down there, and that sort of just trails off there at the back. Just really thin. Okay, add the ribs, some neck muscles. Okay, and there. Next, and this is optional, but I like to do it, add spikes. There you go. That's the outline for your Tyrannosaurus, and next we'll start to color it. Alright, the color scheme that I've chosen today for the Tyrannosaurus Rex is pretty simple. And it's based off of a documentary that you'll either love or hate. For it, pretty simplistic. You'll only need 4 colors. And that is pink, red, black, and brown. That's it. Now for the pink, just take that on the mouth muscle and the tongue. Alrighty. And for the red, take along the eye and the fenestrae. Next is black. And you'll leave the top of the head white. And for the black, you'll take that lightly along the jaw. And then you'll just draw it at random places all along the drawing, deep enough so that you can see it. There, just random. Then you color over the whole thing brown, except for the top of the head and the stomach. The stomach you can leave white. And also, another thing with this particular color scheme is that if it looks messy, that's a good thing, because the color scheme, and you may or may not have recognized it by now, of the dinosaur in the documentary was kind of flecked and not very clean. So if it looks messy, I've done that on purpose. And there you have it. Your finished Tyrannosaurus Rex. Now, if you have any other suggestions for any dinosaurs that you'd like me to draw, then go ahead and leave them in the comments box. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Did you guess the documentary?